Hello and welcome to our final session of the day at the Isle of Wight College Open Day. And for our final session we're going to talk about apprenticeships, which covers a wide range of our curriculum provision. And to explore this topic with me, I have Dawn Smart from our apprenticeships team. And so we're just going to talk to Dawn a little bit about apprenticeships and what the offer is at the college. So perhaps Dawn, start by giving us a little bit of an overview about why come to the college and what apprenticeships involves.
Okay, so the college has a really wide variety of apprenticeships. We have them across the majority of the subject sectors. So anything from animal care, we have a huge variety of engineering apprenticeships, composites, electrical and electronic. We also do the business administration, project management. So there isn't very many things that you can't do here. Employers often contact us if they want to run something new. We've had the community sports, so we're quite open to looking at delivering new opportunities as well.
Great. And in terms of if someone was thinking about doing an apprenticeship, what's the sort of criteria for doing it? Do you need to be a certain age, or can you do them at any age?
Okay, you can do them from 16 onwards. There is no end age. And what's really good about apprenticeships is that not only does it enable people who come straight from school, you can progress from a course that you've done at the college, or if you're already in employment, you can speak to your employer and you can do an apprenticeship whilst you're already employed. So it offers a variety of opportunities to a lot of people.
Great. And in terms of the level of qualification, what kind of range of levels are available? And I appreciate it may differ between different qualifications.
Yeah. We currently do from level 2 to level 5. You can't do level 5 in all areas because they're not available in all areas. But in subjects such as associate project manager, you can do a level 4. And the aim of the government is to really progress as an alternative route to university, or if you do a level 3, there is always that opportunity open to you as well. Apprenticeships do have UCAS points, so there isn't an avenue that's closed.
That's really good to know. And in terms of if I was thinking about doing an apprenticeship, what would you say is the advantages of doing an apprenticeship route over coming to do full-time study or other alternatives?
Learning skills in the workplace. A lot of employers, that's the first thing that they say to us, is that people will come straight from school, or they may never have worked before and they don't know what it's like to have a job. With an apprenticeship you have the benefit of both. You are being trained in an environment that the employer wants you to work in, so they're invested in your time and opportunity, and you are getting a skill that will then take you forward. So you can take your apprenticeship wherever you want to, you can move employers, and you can progress however you or your employer want you to, and it gives you an added advantage if you have got those workplace skills.
That's great. And if I was an employer looking to possibly take on an apprentice, what would you say would be the advantages of an apprenticeship, of taking on an apprentice to do an apprenticeship qualification?
You can mould them to how best suits your business. So not only will the apprentice end up with a broad brush of skills, and that's the point of the off-the-job training, and the more technical sides of the qualification is that the apprentice will become fully rounded, but they also fit into your business. They will become part of your team, and that's something that you don't always get when you take somebody off the street, or you recruit somebody. It's investing your time, and often with apprenticeships that pays off.
And in terms of how are the apprenticeships assessed in terms of achieving your qualification? I understand some of that is changing at the moment, isn't it, in terms of how you achieve your qualification?
Yeah, so from August, all apprenticeships that aren't currently running will be standards. And the difference with that is that they have an endpoint assessment. Don't panic, that's not necessarily an exam, which I know that some people can worry about. It can be a professional discussion, it can be a portfolio that you've completed, and what the government's tried to do, what apprenticeships have tried to do, is get standards so that employers will know that if you've done an apprenticeship then you have met this standard and you can be confident that it will be recognised wherever you go.
And as part of an apprenticeship, there's also about developing wider skills, so English and maths and employability skills. You can perhaps talk about what difference the college makes in terms of supporting students, apprentices in those areas.
Yeah. Obviously, we want all of our apprentices to go out fully rounded, and it's not just about the qualification that you're necessarily interested in. It's really important in all sectors that you have a good English and maths grade. Yeah. We also deliver IT, and we try and fit in as much digital content as possible. Digital skills, I think it's quite evident from what we've been through over the last 3 months that is an area that is more and more important to employers. We're able to deliver our provision online as well, and what we've found is that that's made our apprentices be more collaborative, work as a team. So it's about having an employee and having an experience that is more than just about the work that you're doing.
Yeah. And we're doing some exciting work around digital skills at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
Do you want to just talk briefly about what we're doing in those areas?
Yeah, so we have just won a VocTech bid, and that is about how we can do blended learning. So obviously employers, they like flexibility, and because they like flexibility, we like flexibility. And it means that it's not always convenient for them to have somebody coming in to have a qualification delivered. This will enable us to move more of our provision to a blended learning. So I'm not saying that you don't have to come to college, because in some situations you will still have to do that. It just means that we're trying to be more open and understanding the difficulties that employers may be dealing with over this period of time, and ensuring that we're responsive to that, and it's given us an opportunity to develop the online learning that we do, and it is a fantastic opportunity. It's very exciting.
That's great. That's really good to hear, and it's really important you say at this time when we're all thinking about how we can better use digital skills and trying to brush up on those skills. It's really important. And finally, if you were to sort of sum up, why choose the Isle of Wight College, either if you're thinking about doing an apprenticeship or you're an employer looking to take an apprentice, why would you say to people to choose the Isle of Wight College as your option?
Because we can deliver so many qualifications. We work with a great deal of employers. They trust us, they come back to us year after year, and we have situations where apprentices have progressed, they've got their qualification, and then they come back and they take on an apprentice. And I think that when you have people coming back year after year, that proves that your provision is good.
Thank you, Dawn. Well, that's really good to hear about apprenticeship provision, and again, just to sum up, that covers a wide range of the curriculum offer. So if you, as we've been saying throughout the afternoon, if you're interested in a particular course area or you're not sure about your next options, then you can look on our website. So if you Google Isle of Wight College and have a look at what's on offer, you can look at apprenticeships and look at the different curriculum areas. And then you can contact us at any time over the summer, and as we've been saying, it's a good opportunity now as we start to think about beyond lockdown and our next steps, think about what you're going to be doing in the autumn. So if you want to have a chat with us, we're available over the summer. You can contact us at any time on info@iwcollege.ac.uk, so that's info@iwcollege.ac.uk. You can also contact us during the week in normal office hours, Monday to Friday, on 526-631. That's 526-631. And one of the team can arrange for somebody to contact you via telephone and have a one-to-one discussion about your options. We've also got careers advisors who can give you some impartial advice if you're not sure about which route to go down, including apprenticeships or full-time study. And we also have advisors who can give you information about bursary support and other financial support that might be available. So there's lots of information, advice and support available at the college, so we hope you'll contact us soon to find out more, and we'll be happy to help you and give you some impartial advice about your options going forward. And we hope to be able to welcome you back onto the college campus in the next few months, and we're looking forward to starting the new academic year in September. So thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.